Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how you can interact with a Reaper Farm vault and bypass the front end entirely. So if you have funds in an inactive vault or in a vault that is not shown on the front end, I'm going to show you how you can withdraw your funds from that vault without having to go through the front end. So you can see here I've got about 5 Phantom in this multi-strategy. Now obviously this one is live, it's on the front end, I can withdraw here if I wanted to, but imagine this wasn't on the front end, and I'll show you how you can withdraw through the Block Explorer and not have to go through this way. So just quickly, if I click on more info, this will give me a bunch of information about the vault. This is just useful things to know. What I'm interested in is the vault contract. Now, obviously, I can get the vault contract through here. There's also the strategy contract that shows me what the vault is doing. But again, if this was not on the front end, how would I get to this vault contract and interact with it? So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to close this. And I'm going to go to Phantom Scan because I'm on the Phantom network. And I'm just going to paste my wallet address into Phantom Scan. Now, this is a hot wallet I have. This is not my main wallet for any of you sleuths out there who think you're slick. Okay, so my wallet is pasted into the Block Explorer. You can see my account here, and I'm going to go to my token holdings. See, I've got a bunch of random tokens there. I'm just going to type in RF. Now, RF tokens are the receipt tokens. It stands for Reaper Farm. The receipt tokens that you get for depositing into a Reaper Farm vault, and these are your ticket to withdrawing your funds. So don't ever send these anywhere or do anything with them. They're just tokens that will allow you to withdraw your funds from the vault later. So you can see I've got the RF wrapped Phantom token here, and this is my gateway to the vault contract. So if I'm going to click this, and again, if you just type in RF, and it will show you all your Reaper Farm positions, whether they're on the front end or not. It's through the Block Explorer. So I'm going to click this, and it's going to bring me to the token contract that you can see on the right hand side, and this is the vault contract. So voila, we have found the vault contract purely just through the Block Explorer. So now what do we do? How do we withdraw our funds? So I'm going to go to contract with this little green check mark. And you can see these 2 tabs up at the top here, read contract and write contract. Now let's start with read contract. This is going to give me a bunch of information about the vault. This is a bit of a tangent, but this is really useful information for anyone in DeFi. These 2 tabs are going to allow you to gain knowledge about smart contracts and interact with them without having to go through any sort of front end. So read contract is just going to give me a bunch of information about the vault. I'm not going to go through all of them, but a lot of them are pretty self-explanatory. So you can check the balance of the vault. You can check how many LP tokens are in one Reaper Farm token, all this kind of stuff. So for a second, let's just go to balance, and you can see this number here. Now, a lot of the reason people get tripped up a lot of the time when they first interact with Block Explorers is because you get these huge numbers. It's like, obviously there isn't, 34 billion million jillion Phantom in this vault. So why is this number so big? The reason is because of the units of measurement of ERC20 tokens. So this is a standard that Ethereum has set, the default standard for all ERC20 tokens. I'm going to explain. So let's copy this number, and I'm going to go to a nifty website called eth-converter.com. And so let's go to the extended converter, and if I just type in okay, so you can see a bunch of this, a wide range of different units of measurements of ETH. So if I just type in 1 ETH here, you can see that the scale gets larger and larger as we go down. So tether is the largest unit of measurement of ETH. And a way is the smallest unit. So there's, 1 plus 18 zeros way per 1 ETH. Gwei is another one you're probably familiar with. That's how gas is measured. But this is just, it's all ETH or any ERC20 token or any LP token. You get the point. They're just different units of measurement. So the reason that this number is so large is because it's in Wei. It's not in LP tokens or whatever, the number that you're familiar with. It's in Wei. So when you interact with smart contracts through a block explorer, you need to convert all the numbers you're working with into Wei whenever it says uint 256. Now this isn't, obviously if you're on Solana or something, it's not going to be ERC20, so it's going to be a different thing. But for EVM compatible chains, for ERC20 tokens, you need to convert these numbers into Wei. So if I copy this and go to ETH-inverter, if I go down to Ether, which is the number we're familiar with, you can see there's 342,725 Phantom in the vault. And that makes sense, right? And that corresponds to this number, which it's in dollars. But if you convert that into Phantom, it's going to be the same number that you see here. Okay, sorry for being long-winded. Just wanted to explain that. So that's read contract. You can just view a bunch of information. Write contract is how you can perform transactions and interact with the vault. So I'm going to connect my wallet to the block explorer. Ignore that message that always pops up. Okay, I'm connected. Perfect. Again, a bunch of functions here. They're very self-explanatory. I'm not going to go through all of them, but you can, deposit, specify an amount, specify your address, deposit into the vault. You can redeem, you can, do all this stuff, transfer. But what I'm interested in is the bottom three, which are the withdraw functions. Withdraw all is the easiest way to withdraw your tokens. You just hit write, you confirm it in your wallet. I'm going to do it in a second, and this is going to withdraw all your funds from the vault. Hallelujah, we found the answer. Quickly before I do that, withdraw, if you don't want to withdraw everything, you can specify an amount of RF tokens. That's what the shares mean. So if I have, it said I had about 4.7 RF tokens. If I wanted to withdraw just 2 of them, then I can just do that. And obviously this is going to have to be in Wei. So again, go back here, type in 2, go to the Wei number, and this is what I would paste. This is what I would paste. And that would be 2 RF tokens. Just to make that absolutely clear. Okay, withdraw all. It's as easy as this. You just hit write. My wallet's going to pop up. I'm going to confirm. For anyone still using MetaMask, I would highly recommend considering migrating to Rabby because it is an amazing wallet. Look at this fantastic UI. You can see I am returning my RF tokens. I'm receiving my wrapped Phantom back. I'm just going to hit sign and create. And voila. I will now have successfully withdrawn from the vault. And let's go to reaper.farm to double check. So I'm going to refresh, the magical button of DeFi, refresh. Look at that. No longer in the vault, and I have my wrap Phantom in my wallet. So there you go, folks. That's how it's done, and I hope that was clear. Let me know if you have any questions about what I just explained, or if you want to explore the block explorer a bit more. Feel free to shoot me a question if you have it. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope it was clear. Have a wonderful day. Bye.